Hey there, Trina Lane here. So I made pasta Saturday evening. Today's Monday. And I filmed it and I wanted to share it with you. However, this is going to be what not to do when making pasta. You know how you watch videos like on YouTube and Instagram and people that are making pasta, they make it look so easy. And you're like, oh my gosh, I know I can do that because that is so easy. Well, I've made it several times and it's not terribly easy. It's not terribly hard. But if you do it right, everything works fine. I want to tell you what not to do. Don't make pasta when you're tired at 9 o'clock at night. Don't make it when you have a sick dog. And don't make it when you have prepped all day for a meal. I did it on Saturday and I had prepped all day for my Easter dinner meal on Sunday, which was yesterday. I could pretty much say that the pasta making was an epic fail. So a lot of times when you're watching these videos and you think things look so easy, listen, I promise you that the people filming these videos have had epic fails. They just don't share that with you. My video is going to be the epic fail video. Now, I have to say this. In the end, even though the pasta dish looks horrible, it was very good. It's just that the technique was off, it was bad, and I made mistakes. And so even though it was still delicious, it's one of those things that I wouldn't normally share, but I thought, you know what? I'm gonna share the other side of a video. I'm gonna share what it looks like when you have an epic fail. So here we go. Tip number 1 of what not to do when making homemade pasta. All right, for me, I mill my grain. I bring my flour in and I have my mat down and I pour my flour all out in the center of my mat. Okay, then you make a well in the center of your flour. You always want to make your well big enough for the amount of eggs that you're going to put in the middle of that well. If you don't make your well big enough, this is what you're going to see. If you were watching an Instagram video of one of these pasta makers that do this all the time and that's what their account is, this is probably what you would have seen. Because they don't share when they screw up. All right. Tip number 2 is make sure you have enough flour on your mat and all over your dough when you're rolling it out because it will stick. Even a silicone mat, you still have to have plenty of flour, all right? So what happened to me was when I rolled it out and then I started rolling it up in order to be able to cut your noodles, I didn't have near enough flour. So what happened was when I went and cut the noodles, they stuck. And so instead of being able to pull them apart in the places that there wasn't enough flour, they just broke. And so that's why the end result of the pasta on my plate looks the way that it does. If you feel like you're having an epic fail, don't give up. The other night when I was making the pasta, I didn't give up. I said, I'm gonna keep going because it's gotta still be good. I used the right ingredients, and it was. It was good. Looked bad, but it was good. My goal in sharing these videos, especially like this epic fail video, is I want people to get help that need help. And when I say that, I'm talking about milling your own grain and making real flour to make real bread, to make real desserts, to make real pasta. I had a lot of digestive issues the bulk of my life. I was gluten-free for 10 years. And even at the end of the 10 years, my body got to where I could not tolerate even the processed gluten-free flours. And let's face it, they're not great. So I am wanting to encourage everybody, if you're not celiac, you need to try to mill your own grain and make fresh flour. It is worth it. It is so worth it for your health. I'm telling you. And I'm sharing even my epic fail video because I want you to know that, listen, making this stuff is not perfect. I don't make any money from doing these videos. I'm just doing them. I'm not an influencer. I don't get paid anything. But I want to help people, and so I want you to know that there's health in milling your fresh grain. So I hope you have learned what not to do in making fresh homemade pasta, and let's hope that my next video is a good one and not an epic fail. So until next time, I'm Trina Lane.